So, maybe it doesn't bother most people that are excluded during holidays and events. I don't know, but you know, what do you do? Because, yeah, even as an adult, that is so painful for some of us. And this is my sixth year of not even being invited. I didn't have all this ink when I moved down here. And I'm easygoing and I'm pretty polite, when I'm with a group of people like family members, and I just wonder sometimes what a person thinks they're doing when they marry someone and sort of take that person away from other people in the family where people might want to interact sometimes, at a holiday when people might get together. So, I even think about my mom not being included and maybe not even just being acknowledged. And I don't know who does that, and I don't know how to teach the manners. uh that's some real bad manners. That's some real bad manners from people making some money. And I mean, I don't know what to think about that. But I think about my dad after my mom surprise divorced him. And hearing my mom and my aunt talk several years ago about, dad sort of asking and trying to find out where people were going to be. Because guess what? Dad wanted to be with people. He wanted to see people. He wanted to interact. And, I mean, now that dad is dead, I guess people feel like they can say whatever they want to say. But dad was always there. He was always there, able to help normalize things that felt pretty bad. And I mean, he said things sometimes, but he cared, and he could talk to anyone. He had that ability. And I just wonder, I guess I'm a lot like my dad as far as being sensitive to being excluded. And when dad was alive, if I did not go eat lunch or something for a holiday and I was close enough to do it, really hurt his feelings. But I just wonder. I mean, it really can seem like an intentional abuse, an intentional form of harm. But I don't know, is it just bad manners? And how do you help people understand if they've moved to maybe a part of a country or to a country where, people, you know, have a certain amount of interaction and respect for each other and can be together and not a whole lot of melted down drama? How do you encourage people to do that? Well, I think it's past the point of that with, here in Georgia with some family members, that are more closely related. I think about over 30 years ago now, the man that married my mom, invading our family and really taking away the holidays, taking away our ability to be together without being insulted. And yeah, was it easy? Well, no, the family had been broken. And then here comes this invader. And yeah, nothing has changed. And yeah, he does harm, but you know, I guess what I might say is, I guess when we're excluded, we should just see that as some grace. Maybe we're getting to miss out on something that we really wouldn't enjoy. Maybe, it is a blessing in disguise. And do I think that's bullshit? I kind of do. I just find it stunning. It can kill. It can fucking kill. And again, I mean, is it intentional? And what needs to happen to help teach the lessons? You know, you are here now. You are here. Look around you. And yeah, humans, and yeah, we're social. So if you're spending the holidays alone, I'm sorry. Again, it's my sixth year of not even being invited. My birthday was my ninth birthday, being alone with my dog who recently bruised my face pretty badly. My mom did want me to go to lunch with her on my birthday, but my glucose had gone so high the night before from the stress of the isolation and perhaps my age as I become old, as my ex, said when he gave a reason for leaving. Yeah. And then I Thanksgiving alone too. And I just don't know where people their hearts are. I don't know what people are doing. I don't know what people are thinking. I mean, Is there enjoyment in it? And if there is, well, I don't know, maybe there will be some visits, some unwanted elves might make an appearance, or, plant spirits can be pretty strong, and holly scratches, and sometimes it itches. And I guess we'll just see what Christmas is like for people tomorrow.